Hi and welcome to BBC News Australia. Today's headline is covering softball sports policies and how they promote safe participation for children and young athletes in Australia. We'll be looking profoundly into the medical condition thermoregulation and how softball policies can prevent risk in this area. Thermoregulation is defined as a stable interval of body temperature independent of the temperature of the environment. In children and young athletes, their physical body hasn't fully developed and doesn't have the ability to lose heat through evaporation. Their sweat glands release fluid at a lower rate, therefore having shorter tolerance time in extreme heat conditions. As softball is considered a summer sport, the probabilities of dehydration or overheating occurring in children and young athletes is high, as they spend a majority of the game out in the field. For children and young athletes, under Softball Australia guidelines, there is a registered hot weather policy that accommodates the factors of thermoregulation in regards to all ages. It writes softball is a summer sport and therefore is inevitable some games will be scheduled for play during extreme heat conditions. The policy provides recommended preventive strategies for such incidents as heat stroke, dehydration and heat exhaustion. The registered policies account for the reliable symptoms of these determinants and provides modifications in hydration, timing of games and training, clothing and play and rest rotation. The policy makes sure that coaches and umpires are responsible of their participants of all ages. First aiders must attend all games and that there is ensured shading areas for rest. For the children and young athlete demographic especially, it comments be aware that junior players are more susceptible to heat injury, so extra drink breaks should be allowed and promotion of fluid replacement should be actively encouraged by coaches and umpires, which takes into consideration the physical possibilities of overheating and dehydration. Because of this documented guideline, umpires and coaches are more aware of the considerations that are needed to be put in place on hot weather days for younger children. As well as without this guideline, there would be possible chances of coaches, umpires, supervisors and parents unknown to the capabilities of the sun's heat on their child participants. Thanks to the guideline, children now play at appropriate times of the day and are regularly acquired attention to if they are possibly dehydrated or overheated. But here's my thought. Why not identify the specific attention to young children? Due to their innocent, vivacious, vibrant and energetic personalities, in softball, safety in the heat isn't really in their understanding or thought. I propose that in this guideline there's a section that dedicates its proposition towards thermoregulation as well as inviting the thought towards what they wear. I believe that in the hot weather guideline there should be a modification to the specifics of clothing, furthering the subcategories considerations. In any club or school sport, the darker the colour, the more likely the heat will radiate towards that object. By keeping the child's shirt fabric thin and ventilated, as well as having their t-shirts light in colour, such as teal, yellow or orange with a white background, this will reduce the probability of overheating as the surface area of the skin can breathe. The darker the colour, the more heat will absorb onto the child's surface of the skin. This proposal is to benefit the child as it gives more room for the skin to convent and radiate as there is more exposure to the airflow. There you have it, Softball Australia, a proposal for you to try for your younger participants. This will help on those hot mornings and allow kids to feel funky in their new coloured attire, as well as subconsciously cooling their bodies. Having this proposal permanently implemented in the hot weather guideline for softball, it gives children a safer playing time and happy to participate.